Welcome back to SST class. Now, in a previous class, we have already started a peninsular plateau, and
Yes, ma'am.
and I hope you have understood about the means what is peninsular plateau first. Can anybody tell me?
Peninsular plateau is stable and composed of the old crystal, igneous, and metamorphic rocks.
Yes. So this was we have understood about the peninsular plateau, and peninsular plateau is also divided into two broad divisions. Which are those?
Two word division.
Central Highlands
Central
and the
Central
Highlands
Deccan
and
Highlands and
Plateau.
Deccan
Deccan
Plateau.
Plateau.
Yes. Central Highlands and
Deccan Plateau.
Deccan
Deccan
Plateau.
Plateau.
Deccan Plateau. We have read already about the Central Highlands. The Central Highlands,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
anybody tell me the features of Central Highlands? The first location of Central
The
Highlands.
part of the
Hill Highland on the south and
Peninsula Plateau lying to the
arrivals on
north of Narmada River, covering a major area of Malwa Plateau, is
The
known as
plateau is
Central.
known as Central
Yes,
Highland.
yes. So this is the location of Central Highlands. That it is a part of Peninsular Plateau, and it is lying to the north of Narmada River. When Narmada River is going to the north towards it is the Central Highland, and the major area of Malwa Plateau, that is called as Central Highland. Okay. Next, anything else? Another
Ma'am, the
feature?
Vidhan range is bounded
Ma'am,
by the
Vidhan
Satpura
is
range on the south and the Aravali's on the northwest.
Yes. So Central Highlands are bounded with in the south which ranges? Which range? Vindhyan range?
Vindhyan range.
South.
Vindhyan.
Yes. And in south
Vidhan
and in northwest?
Ma'am,
Aravali's.
Aravali.
Aravali.
Yes.
Aravali.
Northwest Aravali. Then next year we have also read about that. Yes, it
Yes, ma'am.
merges with which?
Merges with sandy and rocky desert of
Sandy
Rajasthan.
and rocky desert of Rajasthan.
Yes, this is also one of the features that it merges with sandy and rocky desert of Rajasthan. Then
Rajasthan.
which all rivers flow or drain in this Central Highlands area?
The Chambal, the
The
Sindh, the Betwa,
Chambal,
and
the
the
Sindh,
Ken.
the Betwa, and the Ken.
Very good. Now, have you all underlined this rivers, name of the rivers? Chambal, Sindh, Betwa, and
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Then next, any other feature you have read about? Yes, what? Which
Ma'am, the
feature?
Central Highlands
Yes.
wider in west,
Wider in the west, but narrow.
the eastward extensions of this plateau
Yes.
are locally known as the Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand.
Yes, Bhagalkhand. Now, first and foremost thing is that, first and foremost thing is that it is wider in the western part. West from the west side, the islands are the wider part, but in the eastern part they are becoming narrower. Then the eastern extension. What is the eastern extension locally called as? Eastern
The
extension of
Bundelkhand and Bagalkhand.
yes, eastern extension of Central Highlands are called as Bundelkhand and Bhagalkhand. And yes, which river drain the Chota Nagpur plateau? That eastward
Damodar
extension?
River.
Damodar River. So,
Damodar River.
हाँ,
Damodar River.
and Chota Nagpur plateau is what of the Central Island where it is? Chota Nagpur
And
plateau.
further eastward extension.
Yes, it is. It is in the eastward extension of Central Highlands.
Central Island.
Okay, fine. That means you have understood about the Central Highlands. Now, the second division
Yes.
of Peninsular Plateau is Deccan Plateau.
Deccan Plateau.
Now, the Deccan Plateau is a triangular. Now, what is underline this also now? What is Deccan Plateau?
The Deccan Plateau is a
Deccan Plateau
triangular
is a
land
triangular land.
lies to south of the river Narmada.
lies in the south of the river Narmada.
Yes. Now, the Deccan Plateau, underline this, the Deccan Plateau is a triangular landmass. Triangle landmass which lies to the south of river Narmada.
Narmada.
Clear? Now, the Satpura range. Satpura range flanks its broad base. Satpura range flanks its broad base in the north, while the Mahadev, the Kemur Hill, and the Michael range form its eastern extension. Underline this. The Satpura range flanks. Flanks means are at the side. Side में. Deccan Plateau के side में क्या है? The Satpura range. So the Satpura range flanks its broad base in the north. From the north side, Satpura range is there, and Mahadev, Kemur Hill, and Mekal range are in the
extension.
eastern
In the eastern
eastern
extension.
extension. Clear? So in the
Yes, ma'am.
north part of Deccan Plateau is Satpura range, while in the eastern part, Mahadev, Kamur, and Michael range are there of Deccan Plateau. Clear this much? Deccan Plateau
Yes, ma'am.
location? Yes, location is clear now. Next, now you have to, the Deccan Plateau is higher in the west and slopes gently eastward. Now this is another feature that it is higher in the west. West side में थोड़ा सा high है. Then slopes gently eastward.
Word.
Clear? Then the extension of the plateau is also visible in the northeast. That is locally known as Meghalaya, Karbi, Anglong Plateau, and North Chachar Hills. North Chachar Hills. So the extension, underline this also, the extension of plateau is also visible where? In the northeast. And in what, which states it's visible? It is locally called as Meghalaya. The northern plateau locally called as Meghalaya, Karbi, and Anglong Plateau, and North Chachar Hills. North Chachar Hills. Clear? This is the
Yes, ma'am.
extension of Deccan Plateau, which is visible in northeast. Northeast में जो दिख रहा है वो किस नाम से है? मेघालय, कार्बी एंगलोंग प्लेटू एंड नॉर्थ चाचर. Now it is separated by a fault. It is separated by a fault. Fault means restriction. It is separated by a fault from छोटा नागपुर प्लेट्यू. कुछ रिस्ट्रिक्शन है जो वो सेपरेट हो गया है छोटा नागपुर प्लेट्यू से. 3 prominent hill ranges from the west to east are Garo, Khasi, and
Garo,
Gentle Hills.
Khasi, and
Gentle Hills. So underline this also. Garo, Khasi, and Gentle Hills. These are the prominent. Prominent, I had given you the meaning. Prominent.
Important.
Yes,
Yes,
important. Of
important.
most famous hills of this area is Garo, Khasi, and Gentle Hills. Clear this? Okay. Now
Yes, ma'am.
again, the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats mark the western and eastern edge of the Deccan Plateau respectively. Respectively means in the western side of the Deccan Plateau, Western Ghats are there. In the eastern part of the Deccan Plateau, Eastern Ghats are there.
Ghats are there.
Clear? So Western Ghats lie parallel to the western coast. Western Ghats lie to the parallel to the western coast.
Parallel to western coast.
Here in the map, here they are. Deccan Plateau is here, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Here these are the Western Ghats, here they are the Eastern Ghats. This is the Deccan Plateau. These are the Satpura range, the Vindhyapur range. Chota Nagpur Plateau is given here. Are you all
Yes,
following?
ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Satpura range मध्य प्रदेश में.
हाँ यहाँ पर है, देखिए ये मार्क किया हुआ है. Malwa Plateau is here. And see here, just now we have read about 3 important hills found here. Garo, Khasi, and Gentle Hills. Here they are.
Tina Hills.
है ना? Garo, Khasi, and Gentle Hills are here. And this is Aravali range.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay, now coming back to our lesson. So, Western Ghats lie parallel to the western coast. Just now we have seen they are continuous and can be crossed through the pass only. These Western Ghats are the continuous Ghats that can be crossed through passes only. Through passes only means a way only, a particular way is there, then only they can be passed. Otherwise, they are the continuous parallel ranges. Then the Western Ghats are higher than the Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats are higher than the Eastern Ghats. Okay.
Higher than Eastern Ghats.
Yes. Their average elevation is 900 to 1600 meters as against 600 meters of the Eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats average elevation. Elevation means the height. Elevation, average elevation means the height. height of Western Ghat is 900 to 1600 meters, whereas the Eastern Ghats is 600 meters only. Clear? So the Western Ghats are the higher
Yes.
than the Eastern Ghats. This
Higher
is
than
the,
Eastern Ghats.
yes, these are the important, we can say, differentiation between Western and Eastern Ghats. From here it is asked. Clear? You can mark.
Okay, ma'am.
About the average height it is. Then next, the Eastern Ghats stretch from the Mahanadi Valley to the Nilgiris in the south. Now this is the feature of Eastern Ghats, that they stretch from Mahanadi Valley, Mahanadi Valley
Valley to Nilgiris in the
Nilgiris.
south.
Yes, Nilgiris in
South.
Nilgiris in south. Clear? Then the Eastern Ghats are discontinuous. Now
Okay.
here Western Ghats we have seen, they are the continuous range, whereas the Eastern Ghats are the discontinuous. This is another common discrimination, differentiation between Eastern and Western. First is height,
Yes, ma'am.
second is continuous and discontinuous. Then they are irregular and dissected by the rivers draining into Bay of Bengal. So these Eastern Ghats are discontinuous, irregular and dissected. Dissected means divided. Divided by which river? Bay of Bengal. Divided by
Bengal.
rivers which are divided by rivers which are draining into Bay of Bengal.
Bay of Bengal.
Clear? Next coming this,
Yes, ma'am.
the Western Ghat cause orographic rain. Another feature of Western Ghat is that it causes orographic rain. It causes orographic rain. Now, what is orographic rain? You have read about these different types of rainfall, and orographic rainfall was also there. Orographic rainfall is produced from the lifting of moist air. Lifting of which air? Moist air over
Moist
the
air.
mountains. Mountain से moist air lift हो जाती है because the hurdle is there. That is the mountain barrier is there. इसलिए जो moist air है वो lift हो जाती है. Then it produces the orographic rainfall. That means you
Ma'am?
can, yes.
Ma'am, please explain again orographic range.
Yes, orographic rainfall is produced from the lifting of moisture. जो moisture blow होती है coastal area से, बीच में अगर obstacle आ जाता है, कोई mountain barrier आ जाता है, hills आ जाता है, तो वो moisture क्या हो जाती है? Lift हो जाती है. तो produce orographic rainfall produced from the lifting of moisture over a mountain. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So in another sense, we can say that rain is affected. The rainfall is affected by the
Okay, ma'am.
relief feature. Mountain is what? Relief feature only. So rainfall is affected by the relief feature of that particular area. उस particular area में कोई relief feature अगर affect करता है rainfall को, बीच में आकर के disturb करता है, then the moisture had to be lifted up and then वो आगे continue होती है दूसरे areas में, then it is a form of orographic rainfall. Clear? इतना clear कर दिया मैंने orographic rainfall को, अब तो clear हो गया.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. So the Western Ghats cause orographic rain by facing the rain-bearing moist winds to raise along the western slopes. और यहाँ पर क्या है? Hurdles, obstacles या western slopes of the Western Ghats. So western slopes of the Western Ghats are there. From there, the moist air, that is rain-bearing moist winds, rises along the western slope. Clear? उसके through वो slope से raise होती है. Now the Western Ghats are known by different local names. Western Ghats are also known by the different local names. The height of the Western Ghats progressively increases from north to south. From north to south, the height of the Western Ghats increases. The highest peak include Anaimudi.
Increases.
Anaimudi. The underline this. Very important. The highest peak include Anaimudi. The highest peak in Western Ghat is Anaimudi. Anaimudi
Anamodi peak.
2,695 meters. The height is 2,695 meters. And Doda Beta.
2,695 meters.
And next is Doda Beta. Doda Beta is 2,637 meters.
37 meters.
Clear? This is the second. Then third highest peak.
Mahendragiri.
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 1,501.
1,501 meters.
Yes. So is the highest peak in Eastern Ghats. Now here, Mahendragiri is the highest peak in Eastern Ghats. Be careful about this. Underline this.
Okay, ma'am.
In Eastern Ghats, which is the highest peak?
Mahendragiri.
Mahendragiri. यहाँ पर हाइट कम है इसलिए महेंद्रगिरी यहाँ पर हाईएस्ट पीक है ईस्टर्न घाट्स में बट इन द वेस्टर्न घाट्स अनायमुडी एंड डोडा बेटा
Andaimudi and Doda Beta.
बट फ्रॉम अनायमुडी एंड डोडा बेटा ऑल्सो अनायमुडी इज द हाईएस्ट पीक
Highest peak.
2,695 meters.
बोथ आर क्लियर नाउ महेंद्रगिरी इन
Yes,
द
Ma'am.
महेंद्रगिरी इन द ईस्ट
ma'am.
अनायमुडी इन द वेस्ट
Best.
Now, Shavara Hills. Now, these are the name of the hills. Shavara Hills and Javedi Hills are located to the southeast of the Eastern Ghats.
Eastern.
These are the hills located in the southeast of the Eastern Ghats.
of the Eastern Ghats.
Now, famous hill stations names are given here. Udamandagalam are popularly known as Ooty. When you go to Ooty, you might not find means Ooty नाम आपको कम देखने को मिलेगा, but you will find this name उदगा मंडलम. ये नाम आपको देखने को मिलेगा उदगा मंडलम. That is popularly known as Ooty. Clear? And the Kodai Canal. One of the distinct feature of Peninsular Plateau is black soil. Now, which is the main most distinct feature, important feature of Deccan Plateau? Black soil, because black soil is available in Deccan Trap. Deccan area में black soil ज़्यादा देखने को मिलेगा. This is of the volcanic origin, hence the rocks are igneous. Rocks are igneous. Igneous rocks are found over here. Actually, these rocks have denuded over time. Denuded means strip निकलती है ऊपर से एक स्ट्रिप्स निकलती है कोई भी चीज की जैसे कोई भी आप सब्सटेंस ले लो उसके ऊपर से आप एक पतली स्ट्रिप्स निकालते रहते हैं.
Yes, ma'am.
That is called as denuded. So here when rocks are denuded, rocks की जब ऊपर से strips covering का जो strips निकलती है, that is called as denuded. So actually these rocks have denuded over time. एक करके वो ऊपर से उनकी एक परत strips निकलती गई and are responsible for the formation of black soil.
Black soil.
और वो black soil बनने में help किया उसने. So denuded word clear? Strips
Yes,
from
ma'am.
strips
Yes,
from the covering.
Yes, ma'am.
Strips from the covering. ये आप लिख लो ताकि आप जब लेसन रिवाइज करो तो you will not find it difficult to understand. When I am giving you the meanings, you write down one side with the pencil. Now the Aravalli Hills lie on the western and northwestern margins. Which hills lie on the western and the northwestern margins? Aravalli Hills of the Peninsular Plateau.
Aravalli Hills.
Yes, they are highly eroded. They are highly eroded.
Eroded.
Now, eroded, you know the meaning of eroded?
Eroded means, ma'am.
Eroded means they are highly damaged or destroyed. वो एक तरीके से damaged or destroyed hills है and are found as broken hills. Eroded means damaged or destroyed. So these are highly eroded hills,
Damage or destroyed.
damaged or destroyed hills हैं ये एक तरीके से.
Damaged or destroyed.
हाँ, and are found as broken hills और इसीलिए उनको broken hills के रूप में देखा जाता है. They extend from Gujarat to Delhi. Now their extension is from Gujarat to Delhi in the southwest northeast direction. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear about Peninsular Plateau?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
After my teaching of this lesson, you go through the lesson once again. एक बार आप और अच्छे से पढ़ लेना and try to understand. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now the Indian desert. The Indian desert lies towards the western margins of Aravalli Hills. The Indian desert lies towards the which part?
West.
Western margins of
Western
Aravalli
margins
Hills.
of Aravalli.
This is the location of Indian desert. Now it is an undulating sandy plain covered with sand dunes. It is what? Undulating sandy plain. Undulating means having a smoothly rising and falling form. Having a smoothly rising and falling form of sandy plain. स्मूथ प्लेन होता है ये कहीं ऊपर कहीं नीचे ऐसे इस टाइप से so it is an undulating sandy plain covered with what? Sand dunes. Sand dunes are hills of sand. Sand dunes are hills of
Hills of
sand
sand.
that are made by wind.
Wind.
As they blow
Wind.
across the desert. As they blow across the desert, when the wind blow across the desert, so these types of hills of sands are formed. एक जगह से दूसरी जगह क्या होता है? विंड ब्लो करते वक्त अपने साथ सैंड लेकर साथ में ब्लो करती है और वो सैंड जब प्रेशर ऑफ विंड इज स्लो डाउन दैट wind sand is deposited somewhere in the form of sand dunes. Clear? So this region receives very low rainfall below 150 millimeters per year. So low rainfall area is this. This is the second feature. That is, it is low rainfall area. Then next is it has arid climate. It has arid climate. Arid climate means hot and dry climate. Arid climate means
Hot and dry climate.
yes. So it has arid climate with low vegetation cover. As hot and dry climate is there, low rainfall is there. That is why definitely low vegetation will be there. Low vegetation means वहाँ पर थोड़ा बहुत ही means vegetation, plant life, animal life बहुत कम होगा, है ना? Now streams appear during the rainy season. During the rainy season only, sometimes the streams appear. Soon after they disappear into the sand as they do not have enough water to reach the sea. Clear? After the rain, suddenly they disappear because they do not have enough water to reach the sea. Now Luni, underline this. Luni is the only large river in this region. So this is the important
Range.
features. These are the important features of Indian desert. Underline all the features. First,
Yes, ma'am.
it is towards the location is given. Second, covered with sand dunes. Third, low rainfall. Fourth, arid climate.
Arid climate.
Arid
Low
climate,
vegetation.
low vegetation. Then streams appear only in rainy season. And then
Luni,
Luni.
only large number in this region.
Yes, Luni is only the large river. Now again, underline this also. Barchans. What are barchans? Barchans are crescent-shaped dunes. They are also the dunes, but it is shaped in the crescent form. In the crescent form. Clear? Covered large areas, but longitudinal dunes become more prominent near the Indo-Pakistan boundary. If you visit Jaisalmer, you may go to see these group of barchans. So you underline this. What are barchans? They are the crescent-shaped dunes and which cover the large area, but longitudinal only this much. Cover the larger areas of Indian desert. Clear? And mostly you can
Yes,
see
ma'am.
barchans in Jaisalmer area. So that much only about Indian desert. Now coastal plains. The peninsular plateau is flanked by stretch of narrow coastal strips running along the Arabian Sea. Now the peninsular plateau is flanked. Flanked means bounded by the stretch of narrow coastal plains. Strips running along the Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea के along run कर रहा है on the west and the Bay of Bengal on the east. So this is the location of coastal plains. That the peninsular plateau when is flanked by the stretch of narrow coastal strips along the Arabian Sea on the west and Bay of Bengal in the east. The western coast sandwiched between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea is a narrow plain. As you know, what is the sandwich?
What is the meaning of sandwich?
You don't know what is sandwich? When you don't know, means in the breakfast, you are not having a sandwich between the two breads. You are having something,
Yes, ma'am.
Anna? Either salad, tomato, or like that, and you make a sandwich like that. So the Western coast sandwich between East Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. That means one side Western Ghat is there, one side Arabian Sea is there, and in between what is there? Western coast. Clear? Western coast. So that means it is sandwich between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea is a narrow plain. ये एक तरीके का वेस्टर्न कोस्ट नैरो प्लेन है जो कि सैंडविच के रूप में है, एक तरफ वेस्टर्न घाट से एक तरफ अरेबियन सी है. क्लियर? Now it
Yes,
consists
ma'am.
of three sections. Now this part consists of three sections. Which are these three sections? The northern part of the coast is called Konkan. Konkan means Mumbai and Goa region. Mumbai Goa region is called as Konkan area. So the northern part of this coast is called as Konkan.
Kannad plain.
Konkan.
हाँ, कौन?
ठीक है, मुंबई और गोवा के बीच का जो एरिया कोंकण रीजन. This is the first part, first section. Then second section, the central stretch is called Kannad plain.
Kannad
इसमें
plain.
जो है जो central stretch is called as Kannad plain. So this is the second section. While the southern stretch is referred as Malabar coast.
Malabar coast.
So these are the three sections of this area. That is,
Yes,
first is Konkan, Kannad, and Malabar. These three. Next, now this is the picture of coastal plains here like this. The plains along the Bay of Bengal are wide and leveled hai wo, and they are very much wide. And in the northern part, it is referred to as Northern Sircar. Northern Sircar, northern part में इसको Northern Sircar के रूप में. Now here, you are aware about where is Northern Sircar here? This northern part में Northern Sircar here. Northern part of the coastal areas. Coastal areas what? Areas near the sea. They are the coastal areas. So इसका जो north part क्या होगा? यही वाला होगा. Then it is a Northern Sircar. So the plains along the Bay of Bengal are wide and level, and in the northern part it is referred to the Northern Sircar, while the southern part is known as Coromandel Coast. Now southern part is called as Coromandel Coast. Should I go again on the back and show you, or you will see yourself Coromandel Coast? Yes, in the south part you can see the Coromandel Coast also. Like Northern Sircar is there, now Coromandel Coast. Large rivers such as Mahanadi, Godavari, and Krishna and Kaveri are formed extensive delta on this coast. Clear? Now these are the rivers which form delta here. Now Lake Chilika is an important feature along the eastern coast. Which is the important feature of this eastern coast? Lake Chilika. Now do you know the Chilika Lake is the largest saltwater lake? You should know this also. The largest saltwater lake is Lake Chilika in India.
Lake Chilika.
In India. Okay? So it lies
Yes.
in the state of Orissa.
Odisha.
South.
And
The south of
Mahanadi Delta. Clear? Where
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
the largest saltwater lake in India?
Ilika.
Chilka Lake.
Lake Chilika. The next is coming to the islands. Not till here it is clear. Coastal plains also clear. The area near the coast. The area near the coast. That means here these are the coastal areas. Konkan. Here it is written. Malabar coast. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, fine. Now coming to islands. You have already been that seen that India has a vast mainland. Yes, yes.
Ma'am, I have a request.
Yes, yes. Who?
Ma'am, myself Anshika, and actually today we have read a lot
Yes.
of topics. So please can you
But I am not able to hear. Anshika. क्या?
Ma'am, today we have read a lot of topics. So
हाँ.
will you please start this topic from tomorrow?
Okay, from tomorrow, the islands. No
Yes,
problem.
ma'am.
No problem. No problem. You go through the lesson till here. Okay. Till here, that
Okay,
is
ma'am.
the question, please. You go through the lesson, plus you check in the map also. Then you will find it easy. Map में भी देख लेना. It will be easy for you. The relief features, हाँ.
Ma'am,
Then
can you give a revision of civics chapter?
civics chapter. Yes, first I'll complete this. Then
Okay,
I'll
ma'am.
give, if time permits, definitely I'll give a revision of civics chapter. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Tomorrow we'll continue with this lesson. The question answers will also be over of this lesson tomorrow only. Then
Yes, ma'am.
Tuesday, if Tuesday I'll not take a Google form test, then definitely on not Tuesday, I'll not take on Tuesday. Then I will take this revision test or revision work of civics. ठीक है, revision
Okay,
level में
ma'am.
पूछता
Thank
है
you.
इसका Tuesday. Okay, fine. Then tomorrow we will continue with this islands.
Okay, ma'am.
And with the we'll complete the lesson with the question and answers. Fine.
Okay,
That's-
ma'am.
Okay, that's all for today. Revise it nicely. Thank you.
Ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.